Good evening and welcome to the Thai PBS World. Perhaps it is unheard of in Thailand before to see how university students from different campuses around the country stage their rally to show their frustration against democracy and show their frustration in the Thai politics. And today in the Thai PBS World Tonight, we talk to Dr. Ekapan Bintawanit from Mahidol University, and we listen to what he has to say about student activism.
I have been teaching undergraduate students for years, and then I feel the angers of all these students, like when the Future Forward Party was dissolved. So then, but I didn't expect that it would come up just like this. But the thing is, many of very first day since the dissolution of the Future Forward. I saw a lot of head patch, that the first time that because most of them are first-time voter, and then the first time that we voted, the party that we voted for has been voted out. So then that's really stirring the angers of all the students for quite some time, and then I think that it is the trigger that the frustration has been really reaching the point when they have to show that they are not behind their keyboards any longer, and then this is to show that they are participating in this event.
You said it's quite amazing to see how students from different universities arrange the activity at spontaneous time. So what's the possibility of this becoming more stronger movement? How do you think, or it's just like flash mob fashion trendy thing to do right now?
I don't think that it's a fashion, but the thing is we have to get out of our paradigm of how a demonstration look like. Just now I heard that you mentioned that this is the first time in 10 years, but actually no, it is the first time in all time, because
the
scale and the characteristic of the demonstration, because we always think we always thought about demonstration must be a kind of mass group and stay in a protracted period of time. But the thing is here, I mean with this generation, they just show up. Trying to send a message and of course go home, but it doesn't mean that this ends just right there. The frequency, I think that there will be more frequency of this kind of demonstration, and I think that the message will be more getting stronger and stronger. I have chances to talk to many of these students, just want to know that how they think about the democracy of Thailand. The thing is at certain points, the concept of democracy is not. I mean, for them, they are in need of democracy, but it's they don't know yet of how. They don't have they have certain knowledge of democracy, but they don't know what the know-how, that's the process of reaching to get the democracy. But anyway, the thing is the benefit from being under dictatorial government for some time. Has shown the benefit, the positive outcome. Because we might not have realized about the picture of democracy in Thailand yet, but we all know that how the authoritarian government produces the negative impact to our society. So then we already know that. So then I don't think that the new younger generation will allow our society to return to that point again, or to prolong the suffering under the authoritarian government any longer. I think this is a very strong message, and then the authorities should realize that this is coming to the point where you have to think about how to release your power and how to bring back the democracy to this country.
No, but there are critics who believe that the Future Forward Party, at least some of the people belonging to this former party, have a hand in instigating this student protest. So what do you think of this observation?
I have been working for democracy in Thailand for at least the past 15 years. If somebody has such a powerful grip over so many diverse group of people, I think that they could have been the government already for a long time. So then I don't think that there will be anybody who has such a power that can dominate so many groups and quite diverse group. And then you can see that the messages from each university or each demonstration is not like it's not exactly the same. They have the same value of democracy. Okay. They have the same value of the freedom of expression. They have the same value of justice, social justice, but the contents are pretty much different, which means that it's not dominated by anybody else. Okay. So then I think it, in theoretical explanations, this is what we call rhizomic phenomenon. You can see like the lotus, you just grow only a bunch of lotus, and it grows like everywhere. Okay. You know, like it's kind of stamping. Yeah. It is they call rhizomic phenomenon. So then this is. And of course, like I really amazed. I was really amazed at wow.
Yeah.
That it,
so certainly.
Certainly.
Yes.
And then so then the rumor or the accusation that there are people behind it, I think it's a little bit insulting the movement.
No, the rallies so far have been peaceful.
Yeah.
And certainly we would want it to be that way, right?
Yeah.
But the students that we talked to said they will want to move their protest to another level to keep up the momentum. Do you think they will be able to keep the protests as peaceful as they have been?
This like the new generation doesn't have any much experience of the previous bloodshed, the political movement in Thailand. So many of the students like I've been teaching and have been talking to during the incident, the previous incident, they were just like on the secondary school, so they didn't have any picture.
Red shirt, the yellow shirt,
yes, like or even like the variety shirts.
Okay. Not to mention October 14 uprising.
No, not.
It was history for them.
That it was already history for them. So then the thing is like the way that they're expressing themselves in this way. And probably stick with the flash mob, which means like a short period of time can maintain quite a peaceful demonstration. And I think the media are following up the messages that have been sent from them from from each time. So then I think this is like going to be. I think it would not lose the momentum. It could be going, and like they could keep going, and then the longer they stay, I mean, not like protracted demonstration, but the more frequent and the longer movement that they stay, I think there will be more and more content that would be a tangible solution for Thai democracy.
But what's the risk lying ahead? Because obviously there are two camps of the more grown-up that do not agree with each other and perhaps trying to take advantage of the students' activity. Some parties or some other political group may be trying to take advantage of this. So what's the risk as far as you can see?
The thing is like the risks for the violence, of course, always originated by the government. So then if the government is still like trying to understand that this is like the freedom of expression and not initiating any strong legal movement or like a slap strategic lawsuit against like public participation. So there will be no violence, the possibility of the violence. And then I think like the organizer of many of these like demonstrations try to minimize the risk of possibility of having violence in their demonstration, their movement. And then the thing is like from what I know that there are some students already set on the group to study how to make a peaceful demonstration. And then they start to make some discussion of how to make it very peaceful. So then I think this, I really believe in these kids. And I really adore them very much. They have done something that I could not be successful in almost my lifetime. So then I really appreciate what they are doing.
You can watch full interview on Thai PBS World tonight. You can check it on Facebook of the Thai PBS World. And right now we have live program of the news analysis on Thai PBS World tonight on Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. So please check on us.